Hello there. What is going on, everyone? Today we're going to be talking about the Fireball. We have some new spoilers from the Fireball expansion thanks to Barnes & Noble breaking their street date. Now, these images do come to us from Discord, so they are not mine. However, I have gone to barnesandnoble.com and placed an order so I can get a hold of these hopefully next week, and then we can go ahead and do an unboxing. And yeah, so this is a little bit surprising to see so much of Wave 6 early, but it's not the first time Barnes & Noble has broken street date. It really makes me wonder what is going on there. What kind of communication is going on between Barnes & Noble and what is happening with X-Wing as a whole. I also want to remind you guys about Luxury Playstyle. Make sure you go to luxuryplaystyle.com and check out all of their X-Wing tokens. They're absolutely fantastic. You can save 15% by using code Crabbok VIP. They now have Focus, Evade, Calculates, Shields, Charge, and Force, and more coming all the time. So definitely check those out. They're absolutely magnificent, and they're in a variety of finishes as well, so you really like those. All right, so we're going to talk about the Fireball today because I believe most of what comes in here was spoiled already, but there are a few things we had not seen yet. So first thing is just looking at the basic ship. If you aren't familiar or you do need a refresher, it's a 226 ship. It has no shields. A 6 hull kind of gives it the ability to stay alive a little bit longer, but it's not really a true 6 hull because it's going to start out with a damage card. It has the explosion with wings. It says your Delta face down damage card at the beginning, during setup. And after you perform a slam action, you may expose one of your damage cards to remove a disarm token. And a lot of the pilots hadn't been spoiled yet, and they're all going to work with that new ability in pretty cool ways. So let's go ahead and, there's really nothing special about our Initiative 2 Colossus Station mechanic, but we do have Slam, we have Focus, we have Evade, and we have Barrel Roll, but no target locking and none of that. We do have R1J5 flying this one at Initiative 1, and R1J5 has the Calculate instead of the Focus, and also has the Explosion with Wings ability. So that much is nice. Now, R1J5's abilities, before you expose one of your damage cards, you may look at one of your face down cards, choose one, and expose that card instead. So that is going to give you a little bit more control because you don't want to expose something that's going to kill you, or there's certain cards. So it gives you a little more choice on which one you expose. Now, this is definitely a ship you're going to want to maybe have some type of healing with. It's going to blow up very, very quickly, and so you have to be kind of careful on that one. Now, we do have the hero of Star Wars Resistance, Kazuda Xiono. And Kazuda is Initiative 4. He does, go back to having Focus as opposed to anything else, or as opposed to Calculate. But Kazuda says, while you defend or perform a primary attack, if the enemy ship's initiative is higher than the number of damage cards you have, you may roll 1 additional die, which is always nice. It kind of makes him up to potentially a 3/3. Although at a certain point, once that ship starts catching fire and burning enough, he's going to begin to lose that extra dice. So that's Kazuda. Kazuda's pretty good. I think I like Kazuda on this ship. It'd be fun to be able to, slam all the way around the board and do all kinds of crazy stuff. We also have Jarek Yeager in Initiative 5. Jarek's a little bit different. He says, while you have 2 or fewer stress tokens, if you are damaged, you can perform basic maneuvers even while stressed. If you are critically damaged, you can perform advanced maneuvers even while stressed, which is pretty cool. I think that's really the main thing, is being able to do those advanced maneuvers even while stressed. So if you've got a stress, of course you have to have 2 or fewer, but then you can go ahead and do your Talon roll or your hard rights. The Talon roll specifically while stressed is going to be really nice. Because they do have the 3 Talon roll, which is going to be very cool. I don't think we had the Kaz's Fireball title revealed yet. But if you run the Kaz's Fireball title on this one, you're going to see when you, for setup, when you resolve Explosion with Wings, you may search the damage deck and choose a damage card with the ship trait. You are dealt that card instead. Then shuffle the damage deck. You can perform actions on damage cards even while ionized. And that's a big deal because normally when you're ionized, the only action you're permitted to do is focus, which is actually going to be really helpful even if you're running it with your droid pilot with R1J5, because you're going, you can't do anything if it's a droid because you don't have focus. So that kind of gives you the ability to try to repair some of those cards. We also got the quick build cards here for those of you who are looking at quick builds. I kind of like that they're all pretty cheap with the exception of the Colossus Station Mechanic, which is extremely cheap. At least he has Snapshot, so that's nice. But yeah, so the Colossus Station Mechanic has Snapshot, Kazuda Xiono has Outmaneuver R1, Coaxium Hyperfuel, Advanced Slam, and Kaz's Fireball. And Jarek Yeager has Elusive, Magpulse Warheads, Advanced Slam, Targeting Computer, and R1J5 has the Magpulse Warheads, Coaxium Hyperfuel, Afterburners, and Targeting Computer. And yeah, everything else that comes in that pack is shown here, where you get the Magpulse Warheads, the Snapshot, Targeting Computer, Advanced Slam, Kaz's Fireball title, Coaxium Hyperfuel, and R1J5. I believe all of that stuff has been spoiled already. But yes, that is just about it. I do want to remind you guys about the giveaway that should be sometime next week. I'll be announcing the winner for the $25 Amazon gift card. So all you have to do to enter to win that is become a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my videos. It's as simple as that. And that's about all I've got for you today. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you stay tuned because I will be doing unboxings of all of this stuff as soon as it shows up. So hopefully that'll be sooner rather than later. All right, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I will talk to you later, and as always, have a great day.